don't agree with that. Because I mean, if you want somebody to love you for who you are, how can you say somebody can't love somebody else for who they are, just because they're a different skin color?
Because he said that there will be like no relation to that basic, like that psychological struggle.
But
he's saying that if you marry into white culture, you want to be white.
Why can't,
exactly.
But listen,
you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That don't make sense to me.
What don't make
if
sense
you married
to me
right,
is,
a white woman.
How do you want?
But I understand him saying black on black love need to stay strong. I love that.
The black man that does that marry white women has a complex.
No,
you can't tell somebody who to love. You can't tell them who to love, though.
You can tell somebody they got a fucking complex because they love somebody that's not black. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't know how people touch each other
part.
emotionally, man. You don't know in the
moment. I agree with y'all, motherfucker.
Because some
we just discussing.
Some black people, some black people don't even agree or connect with struggle. You know what I'm saying? They never been through that shit, especially in today's age.
Yeah, you do got some black people that don't understand
that don't feel connected themselves. They say that shit was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my life for what's going on right now in today's society, and I got to live with that. And if you choose to fall in love with a white person, a Mexican, or
whatever
whoever,
it is,
Canadian, I don't give a fuck who it is. Like,
I feel like
if that's the person you want to spend the rest of your life with,
I feel like if you stay true to your whole purpose and you see for a fact, you know how things are laid out in society to where it's a struggle for us. I don't care who you love. Just stay true to that whole motherfucking purpose of trying to change things one by one, because you would never change things in the mass and in abundance.
Hold on. Everybody don't got the agenda to change things. They fine with their life just the way it is.
Hey, so do you look at his ass as a racist for him to make those type of statements? And I feel he, I would
say he has some racist. I would say he has some racist.
He got some racist views. He's not saying it's racist. What he's saying is not racist. He's just saying that we should stick together and build. And,
I agree.
And make stronger black people, because things do connect.
But this is where
he said for the people. He named all those names.
Smokey D, you can chime in anytime you want.
He named all those names. He said, "Well, I don't, respect, or I have respect for those people."
This is where it comes racist with me, where I look at the whole cycle. Now I think about the psychological mind of how he think now. Now fuck what he say. Now I'm thinking about how you think and how you putting your words together and certain words you say. When he called the other brother a coon. Now, if your whole purpose was to be righteous and together, you would not shoot another shot at a brother like that on national TV on a big stage like that. So now that shows me, like, what are you going back saying in private at these schools? Now I'm wondering about your curriculum at these schools that you're going to be teaching. What's your philosophy? Are you going to teach people to come out to be beasts like the white man want them to be? Because to make them a target? Or are you going to teach them that, hey, let's use our mind. Let's build these communities slowly right here. Let's go to Detroit. Let's go to Indiana, to these smaller towns. Let's build up like this. Is he telling them like that? Where the Negro population is very large at? Is he telling them like that?
You know, this motherfucker really don't do his education, man. Hey, you got KRS-One. You used to watch this video. And he mentioned, he was like, man, we did the civil rights, but he said it wouldn't have been shit without other white people being sympathetic to our to what was going on.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We got over here on them boats in slavery, and we got mixed with different races. And then every white person don't think the way he think. I mean, I might say they might be scared to approach, and might not be be scared to be disowned or something. And some take that and say, look, I love this black man. I'm finna be disowned, and I follow what he's talking about. He's still black at the end of the day. He still gets ass whooped. He might get shot by the police or whatever, even if he's married to, he might even get shot even more because he's married to a white girl or something like that. But at the end of the day, that white girl is part of the struggle now that she married a black man because she get disowned and everything like that. Or a sister marrying a white guy. We need to educate each other, and we need to know. Yes,
education is lacking a lot, and let me say this. Don't get me wrong. The brother is very educated. He's very educated. He's intelligent, but he lacks certain degrees of intelligence. See, that's one thing.
His delivery.
That's one thing to have degrees of intelligence.
Way off.
Because he's beating down. He's beating down certain people. He's beating down. If you ain't doing this, bro, then you ain't really part of the.
You beating down groups of people that
he said
if
you marry a white woman,
who the fuck are you to say what somebody's doing right or wrong?
By you though.
If we trying to elevate each other, man, if I give you any certain knowledge to elevate yourself, then I take that and I give you all the utmost appreciation for doing that. I don't care if you got a Chinese female at your house. I don't care if you married outside your race. And it's our fucking problem, man.
It'd be fucked up with that Chinese chick that we're going to call them Asian.
But you
listen here. It'd be fucked up if you have an Asian chick that's of, let's say she's fair skinned, meaning light, right? And you go to certain history of Asia and you show her like, look, it's black, ain't it? That will fuck her brain up.
You'd be a man.
Do you know what type of weapon that you can possibly do by going into other cultures and showing them the truth? Like everything started black.
You be a man.
You know you can't be you can't be really a samurai if you don't have African blood in you. What are most samurais painted out to be in today's age? A pale, light skin, fair skin, Asian, right?
Or Japanese.
It's that too, but it's documents out there where
that's what Japanese are.
You have samurais out there that had beards and curly froze that taught them the art.
I mean, if you look at it too, they were at each other.
That's
Chinese
history.
and Japanese.
That's real history.
So you wait. I caught that. So because you say samurais is just from Japan.
No,
that's what you said.
No.
Because you.
But that's who samurais are Japanese.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Chinese.
So it's not no Chinese.
You want to hear Filipino
no Philippine,
or nothing like that. Those are Japanese.
Okay.
But still all.
Hey, we just learned something today. That's right. I caught. You know what I'm saying?
How did we get off?
It's not getting off.
Hey, thanks for teaching me something, my brother. Thanks for teaching me something, my nigga.
It's not ninjas, man. It's not.
It's not. Look that up.
It's not getting off.
I'm gonna go look that up to make sure.
Hold on, wait, chill.
It's not getting off the subject. Because if you,
we're talking about Umar Johnson, and now we're talking about ninjas.
We're not talking about ninjas, man. That's a whole different fucking subject.
Now we talking about ninjas. Back to Umar. He right, man. Back to Umar Johnson. Y'all did have a little bit. It was kind of my fault, though.
No,
it was kind of my fault.
What I'm saying, we getting deeper into this shit, though. We getting deeper.
Yeah, too deep.
We are.
Too deep.
I mean, actually,
we just basically throwing out where holes of his philosophy is, man, and about how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you doing that's different from you just talking on camera at these different radio shows and all that other stuff?
Then damn, you said ninjas. Let me give you a fucking education
we
here.
We samurais.
Ninjas are motherfucking assassins, man, in the background, man. Samurais would be that Secret Service agent or something like that who would protect a war or something like that. Matter of fact, I hate to say this. You ever seen John Wick 2?
Yeah,
I seen some of that.
John Wick is the assassin. He's the ninja. Common was the samurai. He's protecting his ward. You get what I'm saying?
He's the last samurai.
He's the white last samurai.
But all in all, man, you know, we go from Marcus Garvey, we go from Booker T. Washington, we go to W.B. Du Bois. All of them had different philosophies of what they felt the Negro should have did, man. You know, and all of them, man.
That was a video game, wasn't it?
God damn, man. We done went to motherfucking Nintendo and Sega now?
Go ahead. You talking about Marcus Garvey now. I should have said no. I was high.
But no. Hey, Dante, come on.
No.
Smokey D.
Smoke dog.
I'm sorry. Smokey D.
No. This is going into what dude is saying.
Okay.
He's trying to be a Marcus Garvey philosophy of going back to Africa. All blacks should be mixed in with blacks.
I don't know shit about how to, Africa, going back to Africa.
No, I'm.
Listen, no.
But hold on.
Well, I'm saying
no. I'm not talking about what you're saying. I'm just saying, like you saying, his philosophy going back to Africa. I'm not going to no Africa.
I understand that. But this is what Marcus.
Visit, but I never
Africa
been
is a beautiful country. It's not.
I know, but I need to conquer my problems here first.
What I think
Dr. Before I go over there and try to conquer some other shit that's going on.
But what his thing is, he Pan-African. That is Marcus Garvey's philosophy.
Okay.
He was the one who wanted us to have a boat to go back to Africa and separate from America and go back to Africa. Like Black Hippie said, we got shit over here. We done built this motherfucker. Blood has been spilled, so we can do all of this and that, man, and that nature.
I'm trying to conquer what we built.
The whole thing is, just like any other fucking race out here, if you go to Little Italy over there on fucking Taylor Street, if you go to Chinatown on there on 27th and 22nd.
We repeating ourselves now because we already discussed that in the beginning when we was talking about selling to Negroes.
Mm-hmm. Man, this is a whole different thing. 22nd and motherfucking Wentworth.
Building a foundation amongst ourselves. I hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it right amongst ourselves.
We're just doing what every other race is doing, though. Every other race is doing it. They keep it in the confounds of their own. Man, wherever they go, they got a place where it's where they at. You know what I'm saying? You got Mexicans, man. Hell, even on the way here, you can see they stores, they car washes, grocery stores, tailors, and all of that.
Hold on.
Why don't we have that in our neighborhoods? We used to, but we don't.
Hold on. They destroyed that.
Yeah, they definitely did.
But we can still bring it back.
We could.
Yeah. Hey, I see it's coming. You know,
but
they could come back.
But that goes all to what Dr. Umar's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Umar is a con artist, man. He's talking this bullshit.
He's not talking no bullshit because some of
you feel me?
He a finesse.
I've heard
he a finesse.
Hold on, y'all just trashing him because
no, I ain't trashing. Ain't nothing wrong with being a finesse, educated finesse.
It's more than just.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fam, anytime
he's an educated finesse.
I actually took the time to like look at this dude to try to understand.
He's not a finesse, man.
He's not a finesse. Why the fuck would you keep saying I'm a descendant of Frederick Douglass to get some more credibility?
Exactly. That's the point I was waiting to talk about. You know what I'm saying? When Frederick Douglass' family exposed this man.
He also said he was a blood relative, but then he said he wasn't a blood relative. But then in the end, he said he was a blood relative that was removed because another blood relative.
Contradiction, my brother.
There could be a brother that's a blood relative to him. That could be I mean, it's too much for me to fucking explain to try to understand.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some of the things I've heard this man say.
I said he's an educated finesser.
Once you lie, man, you lose credibility.
What the fuck, man?
Y'all let me finish what I'm saying, man.
Once you lie on that stage, you lose
some of the
credibility.
things that he has said.
Go ahead.
He likes them strippers, though.
I mean, I like them too. But some of the things.
Yeah, but you can admit this shit though, man.
Is that where some of the money going? Is that where some of the money going
for the school? Yeah. About 80 to 100,000 went to the
school. Don't come out here like you Cornell West, and then you go to motherfucking Arnie's and shit on the weekends. All right?
Wait a minute.
I'm saying, don't come out here like you Cornell West, all educated and shit.
The school was supposed to open up somewhere about 2017.
Now we chilling. We can build this up and get some money and go to the strip club because we not
trying. He like the same thing.
No, we not mad. We not mad at that.
He like strippers and hoes.
We not.
But the motherfucker didn't come off like that. He came out like he was a college.
We talking about the character and the words that you use, man.
Like strippers and hoes. Are you one that throwing money?
But he trying to present.
But fam, I'm not finna say
some type of title, man.
I'm finna say, hey man,
he gotta be out here right.
Hey, you ain't right with our motherfucking clan because you
go
go
there. But in his position right now, you ain't ready to show that side, my nigga.
I said he
gotta keep it. He gotta keep it legit.
He ain't know. Hey, he found out the
he out here trying to get money for school.
He didn't say he was doing that shit.
Listen, so the man can't like strippers now.
Dude,
something we all like.
Do you like strippers, man? You keep talking about
strippers. No, I'm saying because y'all crucifying the man.
Ain't nobody crucifying him. We talking about what he talk about when he get out there. Represent when he get out there. That's what we talking about, man.
Because y'all making me trying to defend this man. And I'm really not even on his side because I think
you are. You just said you ain't know what he said. Night. See, you see how that lying shit and that bullshit rubs off on people.
He love it. This nigga like it. I see.
You just contradict yourself, and I want you to go back and I want you to listen to the podcast and hear what you said. You said I have no problem with what he said.
Heavy.
Did I say
heavy
like
contradiction up in here? Heavy.
You contradictor.
I ain't never heard a motherfucker say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, we need to get together and everything. But if you want to spend money on hookers and strippers and shit like that, I'm cool with that, too. You know what I'm saying?
Just tell
I
me
didn't
that,
hear him
man.
say that shit.
Right. I ain't judging.
I might throw you a few more extra dollars if you show me some good pictures, man.
Why would trying to goddamn finesse us into the way you want us to be? You know what I'm saying? Then you go back and do some nigga shit.